Hey everyone, this is Chinmay and this is the introductory video of my new Rust based backend specific course. So in this course, we are going to build Amazon AWS S3 like service. I mean, you cannot call it complete S3 clone, but you can call it minimal clone or a minimal version of S3 storage service, because in this video we are just going to demonstrate the service I have created, and I have created a nice, neat and clean front end for the demonstration purpose. So please do remember that this is a backend specific course, and I'm not going to write anything for the front end side, but I will be providing you the GitHub repository for the complete nextjs based front end code, so you can run this project in your PC and you can then further mention it in your resume after finishing the course. So right inside the front end of the course, which I've created in the nextjs, and then on the left hand side I am having that code which is written on the in Rust. So basically, and while writing this code, I have used few advanced Rust topic like abstraction patterns and the Actix web extractors pattern, where you just like I will be explaining how Actix web transfer or pass your data from your routes to your handlers using app state. And because in Rust you set your app state, and then your Actix web framework use that app state throughout the program, like passing the database instances. So your handlers can pass those instance from handler to the routes, or sorry, not routes but from the handlers to the database models or the repository. And this thing, like in simple language you can call it dependency injection, but in Rust specific language we call it extractors pattern. Okay, so we are going to have a look into such things throughout the journey. So first let me explain you like what we are going to build. So we are going to build this backend which will support this front end. So what this front end can do, you have to log in yourself. Okay, and in this course I have kept few homework for you. Like as you can see, the current authentication logic is you have to register your email. Like if you're not registered, it won't let you in, but you have to register your email from here. And after registering your email from here, you need to log in from that particular email. So once you log in with that particular email, you can try to create a bucket, and then once you are able to create a bucket, you can try to upload some files to that particular bucket. So as of now I'm not having any type of password based authentication, and I just kept that for you as a homework. So once you finish the course, you just need to try to add a password functionality as well. But in this code I have kept two type of authentication. One is the API key based, which is this middleware folder here. This is the API key based authentication, and then I have a JWT token based authentication as well. So the two types of authentication code I am providing here. The currently we are using the token based, and then later you can change that to the API key based with this middleware. So that is also a homework for you, like how to use that. All you need to do, just send your API key like generated at the time of the registration, send that API key to in the URL, and then here on the server you need to fetch that API key from the URL, and then you can validate it, and then you can let your user in. Okay, so let's create a bucket first. Okay, first I just need to clean the database for the so we can do things here. Okay, so let me clean the database. So we have cleaned the database now, and what we can do, we can delete all these buckets as well. this storage is our server storage basically. So now if I try to log in, I shouldn't be able to log in. If I try to register, I should be able to register. Okay, I should go to the register. Wait. Maybe I need to clean the local storage as well. Okay, now let's go to the register and try to register with this email, and now this email should be in the database. So users, and we are having that. So if you try to log in with this, you should be able to log in. Now if you try to create a bucket like Tokyo videos, you should be able to create a bucket, and if you refresh your DB, you should be having you should have a bucket here. Okay, and in some time you should be having a bucket in your storage folder as well, as soon as you create a new file. So we go to the bucket, we choose a file to upload, and we upload this file here. And here on the front end, we are just fetching the metadata for the file. We are not fetching the actual file, just for the sake of performance. And later, one more homework for you. What you can do, you can just create a logic where you can create a downloadable URL for a particular file, and then you can show that URL here. And as soon as you opens that URL in the browser, you should be able to view your file. So you can add that functionality as well, and this will be your homework in this course, and that is quite easy thing. If you are not able to do this, I will be adding this logic as well in this course. Second, here you should be having a file. Now if you go to your server and check this storage folder, there should be a bucket called Tokyo videos, and there should be a file which we just uploaded. And if you go back to buckets, you have one bucket. Let's create one more bucket, first bucket, and go to the bucket, and then again upload a PDF file here. And now you should be having one file here and the second file in this bucket. Okay, and here at the same time on the big, because like it is taking some time, because it's a asynchronous process. So but the client does not have to wait like loading, and all. Client will be having response immediately. That file has been saved if there is no error, and then server will be processing that, because we are writing a asynchronous server using the multiple threads in Rust, because Actix web framework is already very scalable because it works on threads. So here we are having two buckets, and we have uploaded a PDF file and this file. For the sake of demonstration, we can create another bucket, but with another account. So register new account, maybe this. Okay. Okay. Go to the register here, create a new account and log in with that particular account. Create a bucket and go to the bucket and upload a image. Okay, so now you have created another bucket, and in that bucket you should be having image. So here if you go to server, we are having first bucket images. So we are having images, this bucket, and we are having this file named screenshot. Okay, so that's how it is working. Ignore these like front-end type error, because you can just like remove them whenever you want, because right now on the front end we are having the API key as well. So all you need to do, just activate this middleware here, activate and use this middleware on the server, and just start sending that API key in the path URL, and then get that on the server and just validate it. Okay, so that's how it's work. If you delete it already, and if you refresh, you should be logged out. Okay, so that was the demonstration, and in this project, in this Rust course, I will be explaining very important Rust topics like abstractions, patterns, and the Actix web framework extractors, which help you to perform dependency injection while you are transferring your data from a direct HTTP request till your handlers using app state. So such important things I will be explaining while I will be explaining this complete code for you. So I'm going to explain each and every single file of this project, and then I will be providing with a complete code. And I would like to highly recommend you to write the code by yourself, line by line, at least for the front backend, so you can practice it and you can learn a lot. Okay, so in the next video I'm just going to talk about the very important key concept of Rust which are being used in this project specifically, so you can get your hands dirty and so you can just refresh your Rust knowledge for a while. So that will be the next lecture. So yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Update that I have solved that front-end error which was not letting you log out properly. So error was here in the clear auth data function. So all you need to do now, now you don't have to access the developer tools to remove the S3 auth object manually, which was having your token and all. So now if you log in, now if you try to log out, you can log out directly to the, you will get redirected to the home page, and you won't be able to access the resources without logging in. So you log in and you log out, the error is solved. Okay, not register but log in and log in, log out, log out, log out, log in, register. Everything is working fine. Thank you so much.